for Lessons in Miracles. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
And our beautiful family that's joining us, Christine Elizabeth
Hello, everyone.
and Auntie Jean Lorio.
Hello. Welcome. Ooh,
We're
I'm
having a
losing my
girls' night here tonight. So come
voice.
join with us and join in the fun. We always start out each night with the lessons by going into our heart. Karen, would you please lead us in there tonight?
Sure. All right. So let's just close our eyes and take some nice, slow breaths. Just close the eyes, letting go of all distractions, and just bringing all the attention, all the awareness, all the love right into your heart, the one heart. And quietly declare to yourself, I am activating my one heart. I am activating and calling back all energy from all timelines. I'm calling back all experiences and all ways to have more harmony. Calling in the harmony and the grace. Calling in playfulness and ease, and resting in that quiet tenderness of the whole heart, the whole mind, the whole voice. All is one. All is love. All is light. Only now, this instant, is the only time there is. And love is the absolute security that we rest in. We let all the dreams of illusions, all the dreams of separation and specialness, all the dreams of suffering and sacrifice and sadness, we let all those just float away. Just letting all the distractions, all the delays that take our attention away from being this perfect, absolute love, and letting ourselves rest as love. As that absolute oneness, calling back the one mind and resting the one mind inside the one heart, so that we are wholehearted, whole-minded, and we claim this for all life. We claim this absolute certainty. We claim this absolute perfect love. We claim this absolute security and safety. We claim absolute perfect health. And we radiate and extend that to all expressions of love and light. As we start to come back, just feeling that absolute security, that this pure presence, this eternal presence that we have recognized as our true self, is our refuge and our security. And we rest as love, radiating as love, remaining as eternal presence and eternal love. Thank you.
Beautiful.
That was
So
so
just
beautiful.
feeling into that, just knowing that all day long, I just kept coming back to this lesson, and I just kept reminding myself, absolute security is what I was substituting for false security. I was accepting the illusion of a false security when all along this absolute security was inside of me. And I'm so excited now that I know with complete and total certainty that this absolute security can never be taken.
Mm-hmm.
It can never be anything but extended and shared. And I'm so excited for that.
It's true. Whatever we thought we were doing before, we certainly weren't secure in ourselves like we have with securing ourselves in God, in His love. I'd never thought before in the intro to the lesson. I think I'm in the right lesson. I may not be, you know me, but I never thought of the body being a fence. That we put our body kind of as a fence. We can make it that to keep us separated from what we truly are, which is part of the whole. And we strive to be secure within our own body, but that's not true security. That it never has and never will be. True security is knowing the Word of God and being safe in that. And so nothing can touch us. Oh, yeah, we can die, and some of us do, you know, but it's not touching us because the true us is not the body. The true us is that spiritual being that's part of our Creator. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's where our true security lies, is in Him. And am I talking too much again, Teri?
No,
Not at
Brian.
all, Jean.
Okay.
A book as a part of it, chantings.
No, I was really, really drawn to this lesson. You know, people build um, bomb shelters and all kinds of things, and they stock the shelves with food and, all for security's sake, and
Mm-hmm.
it has no meaning. Nothing has no meaning. There's no security in anything worldly, anything of this world. This
Yeah,
world is changing. It's shifting, and I want to be part of that shift. So
absolutely.
I'm choosing to put my security in spirit.
Yeah, it's like what the insights have to offer for today. It's interesting to observe the many ways the ego attempts to offer substitutes for God's refuge and security. Anytime I judge someone's behavior, I am believing that my safety somehow lies in that person having different behavior. There is a belief that if I could somehow fix things in the world I perceive outside of me, I will feel safe. If I have the right relationship, I will feel safe. If my significant other would just not do that one annoying thing, I would feel safe. If the boss were not so insensitive, I would be happy. If I had a new car, I would be happy. The list of things outside of me that seem as though they could bring me happiness is endless as long as I believe in the world of separate bodies and that it has any value. Today's lesson is reminding me where my true refuge and security lie. All the things in the world are just decoys, illusions of safety that offer nothing real or lasting. Holy Spirit, help me to recognize the false substitutes for what they are, and so that I can let them go. In letting them go, I open my mind to remembering that God is my refuge and security. Isn't that beautiful?
It is beautiful.
And it's
Yeah.
just what you were saying, Jean.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Happy and yes.
Yeah. And we don't have Pam today.
No, we don't have Nam today.
Oh, let me see. I think I can get it on my phone.
Okay.
Well, I have the book. I could run and get it. Where is it? Pam, where are you, kid? No, I don't see her. I don't think we get along as well as you would do with her, Karen, so she's hiding from me.
All right, so here we go. The celebration coursing through your body. You are defined by how great your thoughts are. That's Henry Winkler, the Fawns.
Ah,
That's a quote by the Henry Winkler. You are defined by how great your thoughts are. When Henry Winkler was 72, he finally won an Emmy. He was 65 years after he had begun imagining himself as an actor. When the imagining began, he was only 7 years old. Not exactly succeeding in school, he had been pegged the class dunce. Not all that bright. His parents practically disowned him because they thought he was lazy. It's ironic. He went into acting, a field where reading is part of the drill. Monday's script read through on happy days, and when he played the leather-jacketed, bequeathed Arthur Herbert Fonzarelli, filled him with dread. But along the way, he learned something important, something that lesson 261 tells us. We live and move in a ginormous field of love. He was unable to learn using his eyes. or his brain. He had to learn by getting still, by listening, by accessing that ginormous field of love and info coursing through his body. He says, I just wait. And without fail, whatever I need literally drops into my awareness. The trick, he says, is getting beyond the neurosis of the brain. Once he washes his cares out of his body, everything he needs to know is right there. As he said, your inner voice, your instinct, knows everything. What a beautiful lesson.
Yes, it is. Sometimes we have to get out of our own way, don't we?
Yeah.
Definitely.
And it really builds on to our next lesson. Is the next lesson that we have. It really goes into seeing things. Let me perceive no differences today. You know, his parents were seeing him as lazy, and he wasn't. But he actually, I believe that he was dyslexic also. I believe he found out that he was dyslexic, and he also writes children's books for children who have dyslexia.
Mm-hmm.
So he's an amazing, beautiful soul.
Yes,
Another
he is.
beautiful, bright light to share in the absolute oneness. Let me perceive no differences today. Father, you have one child, and it is this that we will look upon today. Your child is your one creation. Why should I perceive 1,000 forms in what remains as one? Why should I give this one 1,000 names when only one suffices? For your child must bear your name. You created. Let me not see this child as a stranger to his father, nor a stranger to myself. For this is part of me, and I of him, and we are a part of you, who are our source, eternally united in your love, eternally child of God. We who are one would recognize this day the truth about ourselves. We would come home and rest in unity, for there is peace, and nowhere else can peace be sought and found. So tomorrow, that's our lesson.
That is
Perceiving no
beautiful.
differences.
Yeah, and happiness and joyfulness.
It also means we got to accept our oneness, that we're one.
Yes.
You
And
know,
stop
today,
giving so many names and forms and
exactly,
see 1,000 different ways that we call one light, one beautiful extension of love that shows up in many different bodies.
exactly.
Yeah.
But as we know, we are not the body. We are free. We are as God created.
I was watching a show today, a spiritual show, and someone in the comments said, you feel that way and I feel that way, but what can us two do? We can't do anything. And boy, I didn't know. I don't ever comment on any shows except for yours, Terry. But I I was so tempted to, to really comment and say, you've got it all wrong. We're the only ones that can change it. This is why, and I may have this wrong, and you correct me. I know we have angels and we have guides, and they help us so much. Sometimes the angels save our lives, but I don't think that the reason they help us so much is they know that we are the ones that have to change our world. We, with our free will, have to accept our oneness and use that energy to make the shift. They can't do it because of our free will. We have to make that shift. And those of us who've already made the shift, we have to help the others to see that they have to be part of that shift, because that's the only way the world is going to change.
Yep.
And it all begins inside of each one of us. But as a whole, our energy will bring on that change. So, it was in a way, it was enlightening for me to hear what she said, because it made me think all these things that I wanted to tell her. Please join us, be with us, realize that we are one and we have to be together to change this, and that we're the only ones that can do it. We're the only, well, I'm sorry, but that's what I feel.
No, there's no sorry, Jean. Yeah, I used to think that same way, though, Jean, that I was just one person. What difference does it make what
Me
I
too.
do, and what I say, and is it going to make any difference in the world? And then I realized, yes, it does. It does make a difference, because all of us, whatever we're doing, whatever we're saying, thinking, our actions, our words, it all makes a difference, because it goes into the collective consciousness. And it's raising the vibration or it's lowering it. So everything that we say and do makes a difference.
That ginormous
I would,
field of love.
And that's right. That's why I brought it up, because you said that in ginormic field of love. That's what it is.
it
I think
is.
people can
Yeah.
hear that. They can hear that is God. This ginormous field of love is God. But we name it, we form it, we put it into, we project onto it. Instead of really just accepting, we are this enormous, ginormous field of love, and everyone's in it. And there isn't anyone that isn't a part of that. So if we can just relax into that, nobody else has to get it. Nobody else has to get that. It's just letting us radiate that
Mm-hmm.
and seeing it for everyone else until they're
Yes.
ready to see it for themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But maybe they won't in this life experience. And that's okay too. Everybody wakes up in their own time, space, reality. Everybody's doing the best they know how with the awareness that they have.
Absolutely.
Our job is not to judge.
Very true.
Hello, Marlene.
Accept the line aloud.
Accept the line aloud. Awake.
Oh, hi, Marlene. All right, so we're getting ready to chant. Marlene, you're just in time.
Perfect
And our
timing.
first chant is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. So, Karen, tell us about that, please.
All right, so we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in the feeling of freedom. And then we'll go into our next chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all illusions, illnesses, and allergies be removed. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om 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 Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om
Ganapataye
Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Om Gam
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha Om Gan
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gan
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha
Namaha.
Om Gan
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha Om Gan
Om
Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha
Namaha.
Om Gan
Ganapataye Namaha.
Let's turn to our heart center and breathe right in there, filling your lungs up, letting the energy flow to your heart, and hold the feeling of freedom. Just see yourself with everything falling away, all those limits, all those things that we think of that are holding us back and holding us separate from our Creator. And there are no such things. It's only in our mind that we are separate. It's an illusion. So as you breathe into your heart, feel the freedom when you let go of those concepts, those beliefs that we can be separate, because there's nothing that can separate us from the love of God. This next chant that we're going into is known as the miracle chant, and Jean calls it the chant of love. So we are going into now Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And Karen, would you talk about this one, please?
Yes. So this is where we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we will chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Auntie Jean will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will take us into the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
We declare that all are happy and healthy and all light. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
And we declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam
Nam Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo. Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam 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 Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge
Myoho Renge
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Ho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Ho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge
Myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam
Nam
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo. Nam
Nam
Myoho
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Nam Myoho
Nam
Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge
Nam
Kyo.
Myoho
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho
Renge Kyo.
Let's go back into our heart center with the breath. Just breathe in love and hold that energy of love. See how it feels inside of you. Feel the warmth of it, the openness, the beauty. And every night we give honor to our Creator because we're made from love. We are a spark of that divine energy, of the oneness of all that is. So by chanting Om, we are reaching out and saying thank you, we acknowledge you, we love you, and you're welcome to join with us. We chant it 3 times, and then we stay in our hearts until we give that love out from our heart into the world. So take a deep breath in, and let's begin the chanting of Om. So now hold that love in your heart. Just hold on to the tranquility that you feel when you feel into love, when you breathe in love, when you breathe in peace, when you breathe in joy. And every night together we create a ripple effect as we send that love forward into the world. So let's take a breath in, focus on the love, and send it out on assignment into the world to make a difference. Release it with your out-breath. See it going from you and touching hearts wherever it goes on our planet. Om Shanti Shanti. Om Peace. Peace, peace. May peace prevail on our earth. Om Shanti. And every night we make a declaration that there already is peace in the world. And Chris, would you count us down to saying this all together?
I am Mariana. We did this every night, everyone. We declare that the peace on earth and be with kind to everyone at 1, 2, 3.
We
We
declare
declare
Yeah.
there
that there
is
is
peace
peace
on
on
earth,
earth,
Um,
and
and
we
we
declare
declare
Where
that
that
peace
peace
begins
begins
inside of all.
inside of us.
I tried
And I
And I
choose to
choose to
see
see only
see
light.
only light
right.
forever and ever.
Never.
and
Amen.
Amen.
always.
Amen.
Amen.
And Charlie would say, we have done this for 1,200, and I'm
I think he
lost.
said 50. This would be 59.
59
59
days.
days. Can
Mhm.
we make it 60? 60 days. No, 59 days as the group called the
The peace for
The
peace.
for
Peace.
peace.
And because we have that love in our heart, we have created a movement that we're inviting everyone to. So Marlene's here. She's our Canadian P. And then we have Chris, who's our beautiful, lovely, with a beautiful bracelet P. And the other one too. The other one too. Your other one. Who gave you that other beautiful bracelet on your wrist? Yeah,
You.
someone. And Karen P, who is our songstress, sweet kindness, Miss Kindness P. and our Mama Peace and our Mama P, and she's Super P of them all, and Charlie P, who's a little bit busy tonight, but he's our super charming P. And then we have Gracie P, and we have Asha, and we have Catherine, and we have Isabel, and we have Jennifer, and we have all kinds of P's all over the world. And since we have so many and we are a movement, we're asking you to join us.
We have
So,
an Auntie Jean P.
oh, I forgot about Auntie Jean P.
Yeah, you did.
I do that a lot. I don't know why, but I do. But anyway, since we are all P's, wouldn't you like to be a P too?
Ooh,
Come and be a P for peace. And
yes.
also be a meditator for peace. Join us every day at 1:11 on many channels, EWN, Teri's Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all places. I think we're on TikTok. All
Yes, we
places
are.
at 1:11 p.m. for 10 million for world peace. And you can see the site scrolling at the bottom .org. 10 million for world peace .org, and you will come to a beautiful site where a whole bunch of people meet every single day, and it's only for about 10 minutes. Our meditation is for only for 7 minutes, and so please join us because we are having an effect. Not only can we feel it, but the statistics show that the violence is going down. I know that's kind of hard to believe with what's going on in the Middle East, but that's why we have to keep doing it because I do honestly believe we're going to make a change there too. So join us, please. And any other time you want to come in on that site, you're going to find beautiful meditations and beautiful um, little readings by people. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, loving sight. So do come on. And Teri, did I forget anything?
You didn't forget a thing, Jean. That was
Wonderful.
beautiful. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you,
all for being here
everyone.
tonight. We do this every night. Come back tomorrow. We'll do it again. And
Yep.
we leave you with
Namaste.
Namaste,
Namaste,
y'all.
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 Love you so much. Mwah.
Love you. Good night, everybody. Good
Good
night,
night.
Gracie.
Wherever
Good
you
night,
are.
Mylene.
Good night.
Night.